Google released their new flagship devices, first real flagship devices, well, at least looking at the specs. I decided to go for the Pixel 6 in kinda coral. I just got it in, so let's open it up and see what is in the box. And also because this box is kinda small, and spoiler alert, it does not include a charger, I decided to order the 30-watt charging brick as well to see what the difference really is. I will show the difference in a different video, but I will be unboxing this as well in this video. I'm Miss Mobile Tech. Let's go. Alright, well, let's start with the 30-watt USB-C charger, just because, well, almost no one has done this before, so I'm kind of curious to see what's in the box. Let's take it out. Here we have it, wrapped in a very ugly wrapping, if I may say so myself. So I'm going to take that off in a second. And underneath here is, among us, the way to use a charging brick, I think. Well, I think we all know that one, but hey, if we don't. Okay, now let's take this very ugly paper off. A 30-watt Google charger, USB Type-C. Feels really solid. It feels about the same as a normal brick, but of course there are a few differences. This one is more heavy and it packs more watt. What? Yes. Here we have the phone the whole internet is buzzing about, the Pixel 6, and I have the kinda coral. And in real life I can see what other reviewers meant when they said on the side it looks a little bit like the color of the phone, just a little bit. You cannot really see it actually on film, but I can see it. It's kind, yeah, this color, so it's not this one, but this one is here on the side and also on this side. So let's quickly open it up. There it is. Putting this to the side for a second. Get to that. Alright, real quickly, of course, we have the very non-interesting booklets from Google. I'm sorry, but I mean, who's kidding who? Who really reads those? We have a USB-C to USB Type-C charger. Completely USB Type-C, which is of course very handy considering the charging bricks. And then they do give you a little extra dongle for if you don't have a USB Type-C charger nearby, because this is USB Type-C, but here goes the USB Type-A, so you can use it with a normal charger as well if you want to. Then here it is, the kinda coral Google Pixel 6 phone of this year. And really, first impressions, it is larger than I thought, which of course is one of the things that everyone's been talking about this year. But also it is more glossy than I thought. I thought have figured it to be a little bit more matte, but it's not. Wait, let's get this off the front. Here we have the 6.4 inch. Here we have the 6.4 inch screen, of course, but take a closer look at the back here. You have the camera set up with the camera bump. Of course, a lot of talk about that one as well. As you can see, the bump really is pretty outstanding, actually. Not outstanding in an excellent way, but like you can really see it, you can really feel it. But also the thing is, what I'm noticing is that, and I don't think you can see it here very well. I am trying to get it a little bit more closer, but still in that you can see it. Here, the glass is not made out of one piece of the lens. Here is on the side, there's a little line. So this is a separate piece of glass from this bit, and then this the same here. So it's not one piece of glass, which is basically, it is a shame. I would have liked it if it was one piece of glass. So here on the top, the color is more in a sort of red, pink, orangey kind of way. And here in the bottom, it is more sort of salmon. I got it. Yeah. Would give the bottom about a salmon kind of vibe. Does feel nice in my hand. Oh yeah, immediately I feel that when I'm holding it here at the back, my finger rests against this, which makes it a very easy way to hold, and it's not falling easily because of this. So that's very interesting. I am immediately missing the fingerprint scanner on the back. I always loved this place. I always loved here that it was here, loved how fast it was. So that is really a shame. I also can see straight away, you probably cannot see it here, but maybe if I shed some light on it here, it already takes a few smudges here. So it's a very, even the light color, so not only the black one, because I heard it of the black version as well, but also other versions, they are all this glassy, I think, this glossy. So that makes any fingerprints on it very visible. So I do recommend a case or a skin. In my case, the skin is on the way because I'm not much of a case person. I just hate how much bigger they make your phone in your hand, and also because, well, you bought the design, the phone for a design, also for how you like the look of it, and if you put a case around it, then you won't see that anymore. Okay, I'm turning it on now for the first time, and straight away, yes, indeed, the power button is here on top of the volume rockers, and it's just a bit too high in my personal opinion. It's just a bit too high. But then again, I am kind of used to this from other Pixels. They said no other phones do this, but actually Pixel on multiple phones they put the volume rockers underneath and then the power button on top of that. Okay, so while it's starting up, I'm just going to see if I can give you a quick closer look here. Here on the bottom we have the microphone, the USB-C charging port, and one of the stereo speakers. Moving on to the side, and while I am holding the phone, it is turned on. I can feel the haptic feedback from this thing that's going up and down the whole time, which feels very funny. Okay, so moving on, turning it onto the side. Like I said, we have the volume rockers and the power button above that. Unfortunately, there is no more actual accent on the power button or any sort of texture or something, which is a shame, but still, it is there. Then we have here on the top the microphone and some antenna wires, and I do like the fact that it is all matte on the sides, so it's not a glossy finish also on the sides. And then here on this other side is nothing except for the SIM tray, which I'm going to open up. And just one single nano SIM tray, which is a shame because there is no expandable storage and also no dual SIM support. A few things I think they should have been able to put in the phone. Alright, so now I'm going to set up the phone and see if there are things that I'm going to want to talk about. Let's go on. I'm going to hold it just like this. Goes fairly quick. Oh, that was it. Okay. That was really quick. Swipe up. Here we have the phone. Pixel 6. Okay. First things first, let's go to the settings. Right now it is automatically in dark mode. Of course, we can change that. I'm going to finish starting it up later, but first, right out of the box without anything installed, it is using 13 gigabytes of the 128 gigabytes in total. Okay, now let's see for a second how good that fingerprint scanner is. Where is it? There. It's fairly quick. Okay, so you do have to tap the screen once before it activates. Okay, that's too fast. That's too fast. Just trying to see how fast I have to do it to recognize me. I think one time it was faster than another, but overall, this is all right. I mean, I would have preferred the fingerprint on the back for sure, absolutely, because I just love that. But in all fairness, it seems to be working pretty fast. So right out of the box, this Pixel 6 is rocking Android 12 with, there we go, Android 12 with the clock we see on everybody's home screen. And of course it has the Tensor chip inside, which should make everything in the phone just that much better. Okay, let's really quickly turn on the camera for right now. All right. So this is the camera interface. Of course, we've seen it. Night sight, portraits, normal camera, video modes. And you can activate a extra video stabilization, cinematic pan, an active one for when you're actually running or something, or locking. I don't see the action or the motion pan that we're talking about, but let's quickly here take a few shots. I mean, the camera of the Google phones has always been the highlight of basically everything. So I am expecting actually a lot from this. And what I also love is that Android 12 has given you the option to show you whether or not your camera is active. So right now it's telling me that the back camera is active. I can also, when I flip it and when you see me, it will still show here that it is active. Let's take a quick selfie. A portrait selfie. So let's see. There you go. So this is my unboxing of the Pixel 6. I will be taking this phone with me throughout and making photos and videos to see what it can do. And just so you have a sizable comparison to how big this phone really is, I have here the Pixel 6 and the OnePlus 9 side by side, so you can actually see the Pixel is a bit bigger screen-wise. I am going to see if I can place it next to another phone as well, phones that you see more. For now, this is my unboxing of the Pixel 6 in Kinda Coral with, of course, the 30-watt charging brick, also side by side. So what do you think of the phone? Are you going to get it? Do you have it? Or do you have another phone in mind? Or do you have another phone? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Stay safe.